What's good, what's good? So we keeping it rolling. This is the Go Getter TV. I'm your guy, Deme D, Mr. Everywhere, You Never There. This is a new segment I have. This is a Hip Hop 50 Unsung, where I'm going to be talking about, you know, the next MCs who've definitely been, who have put in a lot of work, who have a lengthy period of high lyricism and quality music, and people who may not get talked about often enough outside of like rap circles and hip hop heads. So we're gonna keep it rolling. I got my guys here still. Kenny in the building. Slop Shots, yep. Brooklyn in the building. And with that being said, this is another Brooklyn guy here. You know I gotta put New York niggas in this category. He's definitely in this category, man. My guy is Skyzoo, man.
Definition of this category.
I think he's the definition of this category. Like, so I'm gonna do the rundown like I did. He started in 06, right? He has a collab album called Cloud9 or something like that. And so he's here from 06. He just dropped the album this year. This is 2023. Called Mind of a Saint that the crowd is loving. When I say crowd, I'm talking about, you know, the hip hop lovers, rap lovers, people who actually want to hear music. So that's, I mean, that's fucking almost over 15 years of high quality music, right? So we got 5 albums, 6 collab albums, 5 EPs, 13 mixtapes. And again, when they say collab album, sometimes that's just the producer's credit. So that's still him just rapping, carrying a heavy load, right? So he's worked with legendary producers, Knife Wonder, Pete Rock, Just Blaze, Knots, Illmind, Premier, Apollo Brown. Worked with some of the top of his peers, Griselda, Elzai. Worked with Black Thought, Styles P, Jadakiss, Talib.
Let me ask you this. If this is a fair comparison, would you say like he'd be like a New York Little Brother?
I think he's a little more raw than Little Brother. Little Brother is more Tribe Called Quest-ish. He's a little more, and that's why I think he doesn't shine as much, because they think he's Little Brother. Sort of like how I thought Elzai and Black Milk was on some Mos Def type shit, and they not. They even more swaggy. So Skyzoo is very swaggy, but I think he's humble swag. So I don't know, it's not, but he's not Brooklyn. And he's from Queens too, I didn't even know that. Shout out, that's why I thought he was from Queens. But then I looked into his story years back, he's from Brooklyn, but he talking about Queens.
One of the few people, I would say that's from that area that doesn't say I'm from Bed-Stuy, because even Biggie say like I'm from Bed-Stuy. But you, Clinton Hill, Fort Greenish area, and he raps Clinton Hill, he raps Fort Greene. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, his debut album was, excuse me, his solo debut was 2009. It was called The Salvation. That shit is fire. And I don't know, it put him on the map with listeners, but I don't know, I don't feel like it shook up the attention. But his name has been out all this time. People
he's a good ghostwriter.
He's a good ghostwriter. He got the shit Barrel Bros with Torre. I think the most talked about albums he has is my music for my friends and Celebration, the Retropolitan shit with Pete Rock.
So if you had to put somebody on to him, where would you start? Because to be honest with you, I haven't heard a full Skyzoo project.
See that and I was at that before too.
With the one that he dropped during the pandemic, that was
with Pete Rock.
I think that's Retro.
I don't know.
Was it? It was the one
Retropolitan.
It was like,
because it depends what you look. I don't know, because everybody seems to like different shit. Like I like
I like his.
Depends on the production too.
The production plays a big part.
The production plays a part.
He's always gonna be buzz, but like if it's a good song or not depends on the production. You get what I'm saying? But
I just want a project.
Retropolitan.
Retropolitan.
But some people love that demand of the set. This shit. So it's like he getting a lot of.
And I think that's probably some of my apprehension about checking him, is that I don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, to be honest with you, I think the only Skyzoo song I've heard was him on Fly Guy.
All the Brilliant Things. That's where I was.
I've heard that one.
That's the one I was talking about.
Those are the ones.
That's the one I heard about. Okay.
Those are the ones that just check. It's between All the Brilliant Things, in celebration of the debut.
Okay.
Retropolitan, Music for My Friends, or the one that dropped this shit. Can't go wrong with any of those in my opinion. But those are the ones that people, brilliant things, Retropolitan, but I don't know if it's just because Pete Rock did it. But high level lyricism for years. That's a guy who
yeah, I've always heard his name in
always in the circles. He's respected by all the people I just named. He collabed with. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing with Skyzoo, when he first started, I didn't listen to him when he first started.
Me neither.
I just thought like it was kind of until I think he found his way, because he tried to sound like it just seemed like every New York rapper at a certain point, like he was trying to blow up like being like every New York rapper to me. You get what I'm saying? Like what would like everybody was like a Hove clone at a certain point. You get what
Sean
I'm saying?
Price is where I first heard.
Okay, yeah, I can see
on his okay.
But I do believe as he's gotten older, as he's matured, he just started rapping about his life and things of that nature. And I'm always here.
Well, The Salvation is a very well put together album. It's not really just bars up. It's actually conceptual. It's actually really good. So you gotta check that out.
You know what? I might have to run.
Yeah, check that one out. So because like I said, I'm not gonna act like I'm the Skyzoo guy. All of this is within the last 3 years.
Oh, okay. That's you. Okay.
The years before then, I may know the
Why
one I
did
did
you not check them out?
No, I did hear The Salvation. I'm saying
Okay,
it didn't make me go check more.
Yeah,
I did. I didn't
check him out because he just sounded like everybody. He sounded like
it was nothing stood out.
Generic New York rapper.
Nothing really stood out.
Yeah, but like I said, with all the brilliant things, it was just like him talking about like the pandemic, inflation, and just like his life and how difficult it was during that time. It was like, yo,
I thought it was before. This was an older album. This is recent. Then.
This is recent, like 2021.
He been dropping the last 3 years. He dropped 4 projects.
Yeah, he's been and they've all been good. It's like it's really grown man music and stuff like that that you can wake up and listen to. But I think like him, I think he found his own voice recently.
Yeah,
and it's just made him like. But besides, like, he sounded like somebody that just be a dope ghostwriter. Because he doesn't, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I do like the music he's making for himself. I think it's dope. And it's something that, like, I think everybody that pays taxes should listen to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't gotta be a drug lord to enjoy it. Yo, so salute to Skyzoo, Brooklyn in the building. Again, New York never left. The guy came out 2009 and been dropping heat since then. We been here. You already know what time it is, man. To go get a TV.